Hey, Brandy. I'm wondering if this is properly streaming on YouTube Shorts. I hope it is. Okay, I think it is working. Okay, perfect. Awesome. Awesome. Wonderful. Do do do. Do 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 Okay, let me also copy the link and send it to my Discord. Wonderful. Do 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 do. Yeah, it's been like super hot though. So I don't know if that counts as like nice weather per se. Do, 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 do. How are you doing? What the dog doing? Hello, people. Hello. I know I pay close attention to the temperature and humidity since it messes with me and my child's health. Oh. Well, I'm happy you're doing well. Hanging in there. It's been kind of a crazy summer. I am very happy to hear that you're doing well, though. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I had a couple friends who were epileptic, and even though it doesn't seem like there would be many triggers for it, it's something you kind of always have to be sort of thinking about in the back of your head, like, huh. Well, you're doing a great job caring for your child. I don't know what we should draw today. Off to Pinterest we go to see what inspires us today. Find inspiration time. I agree. Maybe I draw my girly, Moma. I need to draw her anyways because I don't draw her enough. I need to draw her girlfriend because I still don't know what her girlfriend's gonna look like. Oh, he's nonverbal as well. I see. Here, what if we... What if we did this? Could work on this guy. Yeah, let's do that. That's the right one, yeah? Okay. It's hard having a child that is nonverbal. I've worked with some nonverbal children and guarantee your son absolutely appreciates you, or your child absolutely appreciates you. That you really are vigilant about making sure that he feels like he's heard. He does sign a bit. Oh, that's nice. My parents taught me sign language when I was really, really young. I've forgotten most of it, but it was really, really great to have as a kid, to know how to do that. You had to learn some sign language as a kid for a classmate, so you remembered some, but I'm always learning more signs. Yeah! Sign language is such a wonderful skill to have. Extremely underrated. It can show up to help in so many different areas that you wouldn't even think about. Very, very much underrated. I want to try and start going back and finishing some pieces, because I was really proud of this piece, but I never finished it, and it's such a cool piece, so I feel like it's a waste to not finish it. Like one of the hardest things as an artist is following through with pieces, specifically when they're non-commissioned, so they're just like things that you come up with yourself. But I'm trying to push myself as an artist to do things that I usually wouldn't do or are hard for me. And this would be definitely one of those things. God, I download so many brushes. I'll go into like sprees of downloading a bunch of brushes, and then I never use any of them. Oh, speaking of, I do need to get water. I haven't been staying very hydrated. I'm not setting a good example. I'll be right back. Have a pretty hard time drinking water. I don't know if it's like the same with anybody else, but with flat water, especially just like water from like a water bottle, I have a really hard time drinking it because my brain doesn't like it because it's not stimulating. Like, it's very boring from my brain's perspective. No matter how necessary it is for survival. Yeah, but the thing is, I can't do flavor, so I do sparkling water, because I can't deal with the flavor because it always tastes too artificial for me, so I always add juice or something like that. So I have sparkling water mixed with juice, and I really like that, but it is more of a hassle to make. It's like Orangina. I remember having Orangina as a kid. And it tastes exactly just like sparkling water mixed with orange juice. Which, I mean, I guess is a testament to how, like, simple and, like, good Orangina was. I don't even know if that's still around. Infuse the water with fruit? Oh, I don't even know how to do that. It sounds like like cucumber water. God, I grew up in California, so I had a lot of experience with like encountering fruit or vegetable infused water whenever I would go somewhere. I remember I used to go to like dance class, and in the lobby, like in the waiting room, they would have cucumber infused water in like a big jug. Oh, it was such a Bay Area Californian thing. Now, what did I do for... Did I just do a... Was it an airbrush? No, it's more textured than that. What was it? No, that's not even enough. No, that's not gritty enough. Seasonal berries? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh, was it this? Huh, maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere. I found it. I think. Yeah, that looks like it. Yep, that looks like it. Although, is there one with a little bit more texture? That looks like it. It is a bit dark. No, that's too even. It was like grain. It was like this really nice grain, and I don't know where it is. Oh, was it just this? Was it just the render brush? Hi, new people. Now, at least, we will not focus on that. We will just continue lining. Hi, Cold! How are you doing? Great, me? Yeah, I'm doing really well. Here, let me add my little goober. There's my goober. There she is. She's so silly. I love her. My little baby. My baby. She's so cute. I'll probably do another stream later today of a gaming stream. Yes, my little goober. My goo-goo. This is like a fun drawing to do because it's like so different from like my other art style. Or art styles, plural. Sometimes can be fun to do something wildly different.
as an artist. Like sort of roleplay. What if I was this kind of artist? And who knows, that may be how you find out something you really want to do, actually. Like right now, I'm just putting shit where I feel like. I don't really know what the fuck I'm doing. Let's see the time lapse. Okay, well.
It's pretty cool looking. Remember drawing a character with a pencil who got laughed at for adding skin tone to the result?
Who the fuck laughs at somebody for adding skin tone? Are they stupid? Are they stupid? I think they might be stupid, Coldplay. Don't worry. I think they were just incredibly stupid. So stupid that they don't know how to react when somebody of a different race is depicted. Ninth grade! Ugh, shameful. God. I remember being in freshman year of high school, 9th grade. There were so many kids who had never once gotten an ass whooping or been publicly humiliated before that desperately needed it. I was bullied so bad in like all of my schooling. The worst part is I didn't even know I was being bullied. I think that's almost worse than knowing you're being bullied, because if you don't know you're being bullied, you're just like, wow, everyone just doesn't really want to hang out with me. I don't know why. I know I'm not doing anything wrong. The teachers haven't told me I'm doing something wrong. Because if I was, they would tell me, right? And yeah, they absolutely would have told me if I was doing something wrong. But they didn't, and I wasn't doing anything wrong. So I was just like, huh. I wonder why people don't want to hang out with me. Genuinely, looking back, you guys have probably heard like the saying like, oh, bullies are either like just jealous of you or they have stuff going on in their own life that they are having a hard time dealing with, so they take it out on others. Genuinely, looking back, most of the people that like bullied me or gave me a really hard time probably were actually jealous of me. Not for like any talent I had per se, but just because I was very unapologetically myself. True. It absolutely still sucks. Yeah, never saying that it doesn't suck. All of it sucks so much ass. I just remember when I found out it was bullying, I got so sad because I'm just like, why didn't any of the adults help me? And then when I started coming to them being like, this is bullying, they wouldn't help me. Not because they didn't believe me, but they were just like, oh, well, they're not actually doing anything wrong. because I went to a school for people with learning differences, so behavioral issues were very normal. And so, in a certain way, that made it harder to actually stop bullies because, to an extent, a lot of it was just behavioral issues, and they can't really discipline somebody for something they can't really control. But on the other hand, there absolutely was a level that they could have taken to protect me, because it was making my life miserable. And in high school, it just got so bad. High school was definitely the hardest period of my life. It also was the most important. Like, what I fundamentally learned and how I fundamentally changed during that time is the most impactful few years of my life so far. I mean, granted, the year I've had recently, just this past year, has been quite interesting, like, in just how much I've developed. It's been pretty fucking massive, honestly. Like, looking at the things that I was able to do independently 6 months ago, a year ago, and what I'm able to do independently now is drastic. It's dramatic how much has changed and how much has grown. I remember getting, like, psychologically, like, I wouldn't say tormented, but fucked with, definitely. Because one way that people would terrorize me was by pretending that they were terrified of me. They would, like, actually treat me as if I was, like, contaminated. They wouldn't say anything. They would just, if they passed me in the halls, they would, like, move their bodies out of the way to, like, avoid me completely. They would make a big show out of it, and they would act scared of me, which fucked with my head, definitely. I've never really seen that kind of bullying before, like, which was why it was so hard to explain to the teachers. Like, I'm just like, yeah, no, they're pretending to be scared of me. That's the thing, and it's fucking with me, and it will fuck with your head. As a kid, you're just, like, trying to just exist, and people are acting like you're dangerous. Like, they're not saying anything to you, but they are pretending that you are some sort of, like, threat. That's fucked. Like, I've never seen that before. It was crazy. And so when I would explain it to teachers, they were just like, that can't be what's happening. And I'm just like, that is exactly what is happening. And they would sit in front of me. There was this one kid, especially, that tormented me. He would sit in front of me, and if I ever raised my hand, he would raise his hand as well and block me from being called on by the teacher. Yeah. It never occurred to me psychologically to bully someone, ever. Like, to an extent, I can wrap my head around why it happens, but in other ways, I just can't. Like, I don't understand what is to be gained from it. It's very interesting. Yeah, but to an extent, like, there's been bullying that I've experienced where they absolutely don't gain any power from it. Like, if anything, it's such a hassle on their end, and they don't gain anything from it because I didn't even know what was happening, so I didn't respond to it ever. Like, they didn't get anything from me. I feel like some of the worst type of bullying is bullying that is not obvious. Like, bullying that's not physical, because bullying that's physical, the one benefit it has is that it's a lot easier to prove. It's a lot easier to prove, like, this is happening, like, this is real, this is happening. Whereas, like, psychological and emotional isolation, you can't, it's so hard to prove that. It's nigh impossible to prove that. Especially to prove that it's, like, sourced from someone. And, like, caused from someone's actions. Oh yeah, being isolated was the fucking worst. I remember being unintentionally, like, from the teachers, some of them would unintentionally add to the isolation that I dealt with, because I went to a specific university school for a time before I left, and after that I went to the school for people with learning differences. But one thing I experienced at the university school was the teachers did not know how to handle or, like, sort of deal with somebody that had, like, ADHD or some mental challenges. So they would, like, punish me for, like, drawing in my notebook and stuff like that. And it added to the isolation that my peers gave me, because I would be someone that was ridiculed, whether or not because they just thought they were doing the right thing by, like, because in their minds, they saw me drawing in my notebook and they read that as, like, oh, she's slacking. And I don't, like, hate them for anything. They were just uninformed. And a lot has changed since then, and there's a lot more, like, knowledge and training that teachers go through. But it definitely did have an added effect. I know when my former bully from elementary school saw me a few years ago, he apologized for what he did. I accepted the apology, but that doesn't change what was done. Absolutely. Such a weird position to be put in, where it's just like somebody that just made your life hell in the past is, like, repentant. And it's just like, what do I do? Like, you feel like if you don't accept it, then you're a bitch and you're bitter, but you feel like if you do accept it, that you're, like, denying that it hurt you in some ways. I mean, that's at least what goes through my head. It's very challenging. Please feel free to ask me questions and stuff like that. I'm more than happy to answer. I'm pretty much an open book completely. I also just love talking. I know that I had to go to therapy for what my bully did, and I'm a bit better at least, but I have major fear of tight, dark spaces, and nothing has helped that. Yeah. Sadly, that kind of fear is deeply connected with the primal fear, so likely, in a way, it's one of those things that you can't get rid of, but also, if you ever succeeded in getting rid of it, it might make it difficult for you in other ways, because you'd lose, in a sense, the intensity of a survival instinct. The brain is crazy. You're not weird, you're just like, you're just built different, you're cracked. You absolutely, like, killed that. That's like, literally, you did what we all wish we could have done and just, like, water off a duck's back with it. You were just like, do you have any snacks? Like, I get you're trying to bully me, but, like, do you have snacks? You got games on your phone? This art piece is fun. No, you're not lucky. You just, like, for some reason, however your brain decided to interpret it, you were able to deal with the situation in a way that was incredibly, like, effective. While also, like, unintentionally shielding yourself from, like, a lot of extra stress and detriment. Am I drawing in a surrealist style so I don't have to do extremely accurate anatomy? Yeah. Definitely. Oh, I know there's nothing wrong with that. It's just fun. To just be like, yeah. I may be cheating, but hey, it looks good. I'm not even cheating.
It's an artistic choice. Yes, I do have pets. Not with me, but my mom, back where she is, because I live in a different state. But back in where my mom lives, I've always had animals, but currently we have 1 dog, 2 cats. Our dog is a Great Pyrenees, and her name is Agnes. I love her very dearly, and I love her name. My mom chooses the best names. And she is, I think she's 4, actually. She's either 3 or 4. And we have 2 cats. They have names, and they're brother and sister, but we do not call them by their names. We call them boy and girl. And yes, big floof, big floof, 75-pound floof. One is long hair, one is short hair. And yeah, we call them boy and girl. It's very funny. Anytime I tell that to somebody IRL, they look at me like I'm insane. Like, where I'm just like, yeah, we don't call them by their names. They're just boy and girl to us. I'm here, boy. We call them like proper nouns, like the boy, the girl. So if I ever say the boy or the girl, I'm talking about my cats. Oh, speaking of animals, I did a shift at the clinic yesterday. And it was my first time at the clinic. I'm doing 911, my boy is stuck in a tree. They come in expecting a child, it's just a cat. I'm volunteering at a vet clinic. It's like a non-profit vet clinic, so all the services they do there are completely free, and no one gets charged for them. So they do spaying and neutering, they do dental work, they do urgent care, they do catch and release, they do checkups, like all that kind of stuff, all for free. And they do like pet food pantries. They'll go out into the city and they'll
go to the homeless camps and they will check in and give them supplies for their pets and stuff like that. They'll build trust with the homeless community, so they're more likely to like show up if they need help, or come to the location if they need help, instead of waiting or not getting their pet help. It's great. And so I got to do cleaning and sorting of the medical surgery equipment. Yeah, I got to clean off the dried blood from them, put them in the, the supersonic cleaner, and then sort them, lubricate them with like this sterilizing lubricant, and then let them dry, and then I did a bunch of laundry for them. It's so cool. They do about like 80 to 90 spaying and neutering per day. Like 80 to 90 animals spayed and neutered each day. And the doctors are all volunteers as well. All the surgeons, which is amazing. Oh, also yesterday I got in a bunch of jigsaw puzzles. I bought some really cheap jigsaw puzzles because I'm a jigsaw puzzle fanatic, but I haven't gotten to do them in like a while. Like I used to do them all the time as a kid, and I'm so good at them. And so I got some, and I'm living my life. Who knows? I might actually like stream me doing one of them. I don't know if you guys would find that interesting whatsoever. God, this hand looks horrific. I have never fostered any animals before. My family would absolutely get too attached, and we would keep them 100%. But we have only ever had rescues. We've rescued all of our animals. Yeah, my whole life we've only ever had rescues. Yeah, my family have successfully fostered 100 cats and dogs. Wow! That's insane. That's amazing. Well done to you all. That's incredible. That's wonderful. I have so much respect for those that foster animals, and especially those that foster children. Anything for my gacha waifus. A few foster failures that we got too attached to. As there always will be. Animals are just so wonderful and important and incredible. Okay. Are you guys up for more drawing, or do you think we should switch like games or something? Because we could play some games. What happened? What happened? There we go. Hey! Hey, Forrest! Forrest is an IRL friend of mine. Love him. Oh my
my god, Brandy, I just noticed. Oh my god, your profile picture is Chise. Oh my god. Oh my god, I love Chise. I love Chise so much. Oh my god. I love Chise. Ah! It's one of my favorite shows. God, I love Mahotsukai no Yome. It's the fucking best. Yeah. Oh my god. Took me long enough. Yep. Did take me quite a while. More Minato scenes? Damn. Yeah, I still need to do that story. Here, let's switch over and do that. Because I still haven't done that story. And I need to, because I will never get it done if I don't do it on stream. Alright, I'll see you guys in just a couple minutes. I will set up stream. Alright, sounds good? See you guys super soon. Like, 2 seconds. Be right back.